Alright, let's see. So we want to do silent again. Because I feel like silent is just more fun. Looks like Twitch integration's working. Oh boy. Well, this'll be interdasting. I'm gonna take us the semi-safe route. I don't know if I'm going to... Well... Hell, I have no idea what I'm going to do about this. This'll be interesting. Let's see. Defend... Survivor. Get that out of here. I don't know. We need ice cream, I think, to make this work fully. I mean, so far it's actually more than effective for kind of what I need it to be. But this is a real scary looking run. If you're looking at it from the outside. But it's also, I mean, we get a ton of cards and like half of them cost 0 or 1. Some energy generation and we become an absurd monster. So this'll be weird. This'll be very weird. I'm just gonna leave this one up to the votes. I might have to reduce the voting time actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'll take the card. We'll go flying knee. It's like the only thing left. And we're gonna save and quit just for a second. I have to quickly go in here. Change this down to, let's do 20 seconds. The last, yeah, 20 seconds is long enough. Half a minute on a vote is kind of rough. I'd rather keep this quick and dirty. And yes, there's a Betamon. I need to get back to Digimon at some point. Now there's a question. Will I get back to Pit People at some point? I will. Is it done? I haven't actually heard of whether or not... I haven't heard whether or not Pit People's actually complete. So I've never actually, like, bothered to look into it. Okay. Apparently that reset the vote. Well, everybody voted for Flying Knee anyway. That's an interesting thing, though. If I don't like what you guys gave me, or if I have really hard second thoughts, we'll go from there. Okay, so yeah, the reason why we want Flying Knee is Flying Knee, gives me energy for the next turn, which is really helpful. But anyway, so things that we want, energy generation or really expensive cards. Anything that costs 2 or 3 would be great. Nightmare would be absurdly good on this run. Because effectively I can use Nightmare to dupe a bunch of cards for the next round. And I could say dupe like really cheap cards. Which could actually be really cool. Okay, I might have to give you guys a little bit more time. Because I feel like the Twitch integration is just a little bit, fast. Okay. We'll keep workshopping this, because, yeah, that was a little bit too fast. We'll give you an extra 5 seconds. It seems like a lot of people, weren't even getting the memo. And we'll try this again. Yeah, Nightmare is cool. I think it would cost the original price, but I don't think it counts as a draw. No. So it would count the price of the thing that you duplicated, I believe. And so because that's how it works with, dual wield and, like, a bunch of other, like, related things. Okay, so everybody picked Poison Stab. Yeah, so for those of you that are voting, pay attention to chat, not the stream. Otherwise, you get everything on extreme delay, which might not be so bad, but oof, it might not be so bad. I maybe should have done Survivor. Yeah, I should have done Survivor there. I wasn't looking at costs. Strike, defend, strike, poison stab. Okay, we'll go from there. Okay. Strike, flying knee, and strike. Should kill him. There we go. Alright. Yeah, Wander go 15 seconds. Most people won't even know if I go 15 seconds. Which is a problem. Yeah, quick slash or backflip are amazing. Dagger spray is normally pretty good, but if you're rolling Sneko Eye, you want draw. Anything that can increase your draw capabilities is super helpful. Well, seeing as they're split, I'm just gonna pick. Okay, purple, let's see. Purple spirits, I'm just gonna give them a strike. Okay, so here's the question. I probably don't want to go mid-bosses yet. I don't have anything particularly strong. We'll go this way, I'll go for upgrades. If I can get them. So flying knee, no-brainer. No-brainer. Backflip. The reason why we want backflip is it gives us a chance to get something better. Multiple somethings better. If I can just farm draws, will be absurd. Maybe. Let's see. I guess I'll just defend. This is a hefty hit. You know, I could have actually... No, I don't think I actually could have hit him anymore, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's do backflip. Let's see if we get any free cards. Yep. There we go. And there's Survivor. Not so helpful. Let's see. Poison stab. Let's see. Strike. Defend. 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 It's not like the last one matters. Okay. And then we can just kill the other one. Good. I really like Sneko Eye. It's scary. It's unreliable, but it's helpful. It's really helpful. So acrobatics would be really good. Possibly, probably better than finisher. Both wouldn't be bad, kind of depends, but I feel like acrobatics fits so much better into the build. And for the people that like to accuse me of trying to influence the votes whenever I'm doing this, what else am I supposed to say during this time? Usually people make up their minds well before I ever get the chance to even voice a concern. So draw 4. Yeah, weirdly enough, I'm probably going to upgrade acrobatics. And see, I moved voting back into this chat? Yeah, I did. If people want to... If my audience wants to chat without having to worry about the voting, the subscriber chat room, I will, I guess, tout. I don't know. Let's see what I get. And let's just get rid of this. Gets me 2 free defends, which is worth. Okay, this will be fun. Let's see. Finisher is awful. You wouldn't play a lot of cards. I play a lot of cards, but it's unreliable. That's the main rub here. Can I do enough damage? No. Do I block for 6? Or pop the Swift Potion. Neutralize Poison Stab. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Better than taking 11 damage. Okay, I mean, this one's kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, anything that costs more than 1, like 2 or 3, solves all problems. Because generally it'll be cheaper, I believe. So let's upgrade 1,000 Cuts for obvious reasons. If I can always start with 1,000 Cuts, then we will be a horror monster. Let's see. All of these roads lead to a mid-boss. I'm kind of wounded. Duvu Doll. Okay. I feel like I should risk it. Do double question mark enemy mid-boss. Yeah, let's risk it a little bit. Well, that's nicely risky. Enlightenment would be amazing. Molten Egg would be stupidly good. But we are poor. I really wish I could sell relics. Like, oh, hey, that's neat. I've never actually clicked on those before. Yeah, see, noxious fumes would be nice, but not helpful. Backflip could be nice, but honestly, I think I'm just going to save my money. The only thing I might do is... I'm just going to get rid of another strike. Because I'm not going to be getting rid of curses if we got Duvidal. Let's see, transform or upgrade? I could upgrade... Upgrading any of these, none of these works particularly well. Maybe neutralize, but even then I'm not entirely sure if I like it. Let's just transform a strike. Bam, we get a backstab. Not actually sure if that's particularly useful for what I'm doing here. Oh boy. This sucks a bit. What do we got? Defend. Defend. Survivor. Get out of here. Well, at least I won't take too much damage. Okay. 1,000 cuts. Acrobatics. Get out of here, stupidly expensive backflip. Defend. Defend. Let's see. Strike. Neutralize. Who can I neutralize? If I neutralize him... Okay, and that only leaves 2 left who can barely hurt me. Yeah! Perfect. So prepared could be useful, or it could be really bad. Deflect is garbage with this. Yeah, the main problem I have with prepared is its cost might not be maintained. But I guess we're going with it anyway. I'm letting people vote for this one because this is a weird monstrosity, and oh boy, this is gonna hurt a bit, isn't it? Okay, neutralize, poison stab, backstab, defend. He doesn't have his power up yet. Okay, well this'll be fine. 1,000 cuts. It's gonna hurt. And I could defend twice, but I don't want to. Not so early on in a gremlin knob fight. Okay, so flying knee. Strike. Acrobatics. I gotta do it. Okay, let's get rid of the extra expensive strike. Poison stab. Neutralize. Backflip. Survivor. Get rid of the really expensive defend. And then we probably just take the damage. We'll kill him in the next round. Unless I'm really unlucky here. Oh boy, look at that. He's got 13. I have to hit him for... Alright, backflip. Give me something useful. Oh. We'll just kill him with 2,000 cuts. And Regal Pillow saves the day. All right. I'm holding my tongue on this one just to see what people were going to vote for. Let's see. Find loot, monster returns. I'm going to err on the side of not dying here. We need to heal. Luckily, we got Regal Pillow, so that pretty much puts us back up to full health. We have, like, no relics, though, which is kind of rough. And we're up against Slime Boss. Well, this will be fun. Backstab. Acrobatics. Get rid of the defend. Neutralize. Defend. Survivor. Get rid of the other defend. I'm not going to use prepared, because that cost is stupid. Let's do flying knee to prep for the next round. Okay, 1,000 cuts is dirt cheap. That's perfect. Prepared gets me nothing. Poison stab, defend, defend. This might actually be a pretty good fight. We need more hand management. And some energy if I can get it. Do acrobatics first. Let's see. Let's lose the 3 cost... That. Get rid of the 3 cost of that. We've already neutralized him. I got 3 energy. I could use more. I could block 8 damage. Or I can just flying knee him. And that'll get him to split before he even hits me. Let's see, could I give you guys some more time to vote? You sure? If you guys pay attention to chat, you have like a whole half minute. I can if it's like absolutely necessary. But I wasn't actually sure if it was. Yeah, so calculated gamble would be amazing on this one. Actually. Oh, that'd be satisfying. Okay. So he already split. We don't have anything immediately to worry about. So I'm gonna probably clobber not the little guys. None of them are gonna hit me. Yeah, my goal is just to farm out as many cheap cards as possible to let 2,000 cuts do something. Then I'll probably use the energy potions on this round. We'll see. Let's get rid of the 3 cost defend. Let's see, flying knee. I'm probably gonna kill the other guy. Use this, get rid of the regular strike. I probably should have actually hit that guy in the back, honestly. Oh well. I'm gonna neutralize him for a little bit more damage. I guess that's the end of it. Okay. Yeah, I could give 5 more seconds, seeing as it's being requested. Okay, let's get rid of the expensive prepared, use the defend, use the neutralize. Doesn't look like I can use anything else, though. Yeah, Acrobatics Plus was a really, really good choice. It doesn't always get me stuff that I need, but it's often enough. Okay, I'm about to take... Oh, I could have blocked. I didn't realize I had 1 more energy. Okay, let's see. Poison Stab. Prepared, get rid of the defend. Let's see. And strike. Get rid of both of them. Yeah! And... all of these would be good. Nightmare would be absurd. Okay, it's pretty split. I'm picking Nightmare. I know a lot of people are going for stuff. Okay. I'm gonna grab Sozu. I kind of mucked up the voting a little bit here. And I apologize for that. I could use the potions, but having the extra energy from Sozu is helpful. I want Nightmare because it's a rare spawn, and if I can use and abuse Nightmare on this run, I think it'll be glorious. We do lose the 2 energy potions, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Okay. I might not have been a good idea, but honestly, more 1,000 cuts actually would be really, really good. But the idea of maybe being able to, say, dupe 1,000 cuts and have 4,000 cuts, or say 4 panache, that is something that I want to that is something that I want to farm like nobody's business. Okay, so I've given you guys another 5 seconds to vote, and then we'll probably go from there. Yeah, 4,000 cuts at 0 cost each. That's why I did it. Even if it screws over this run, oh, hi. Oh. I mean, I'm still probably going to pick Sozu, but I didn't realize it would reset the whole vote. You guys want Runic Dome. Runic Dome never goes well. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sozu just for safety's sake. Because I actually want this run to succeed. Okay, so that is a hefty mystery machine going up the right side, which we do want to farm because Duvu Doll. I've got the energy for it too, so let's go. I'm just quickly checking my messages. I'm expecting stuff from Bird if he responds. Okay. Let's see, the first time it would have been Pandora's Box. Yeah, but I don't want to do Pandora's Box. Okay. I want to use 1,000 Cuts, but I think it's too expensive right now. So we'll just do Backstab, Poison Strike, Backflip. Let's see what we get. There's Nightmare. Ah. I'm going to use the Nightmare on Acrobatics. I'd like to do the other stuff, but I think this could be really funny. Okay, so we do have Days for Days, which is scary. But that's okay, so let's get rid of the expensive Days, go from there. So the reason why I went with this, will the copies be random? No, the copies will be the exact same price as the one you got, but when you cycle them back into the deck, then the prices become totally random, which means fun. Okay, so let's do 1,000 Cuts, Backflip, Poison Stab. I'm just gonna farm these. I've got such high deck management. I don't think I have much to worry about as far as dazes go. So Acrobatics, get rid of the expensive Survivor. Let's see. We could farm some Defends. But let's just do another Acrobatics. Get the expensive Defend, regular Defense. Okay, so this didn't work as hot as I wanted it to. But honestly, that's more Sneko-eye than anything else that I've been doing. Okay, Neutralize, Strike, Acrobatics. Let's get rid of the more expensive Acrobatics. Another Acrobatics. Yeah, if we could get Tingsha, Tingsha? We'd be absurd. Maybe. Tingsha would help. Let's see, you keep the extra copies in your deck. Yes, you do. It's absurdly good. That's why I wanted to go for Nightmare, even if it might not have been as good of an idea. Nightmare could give me a bunch of, like, dashes, for example, or 1,000 Cuts, or... I mean, if I get lucky and we find another Nightmare, I could Nightmare and we'd have Nightmares for days. Which could be exciting. Get Jaxed. I don't have the healing to justify Jax, I think. Yeah, let's save the money. Okay, so we want the curse. Because if I stack curses, I get strength. Which is real good. Okay. Strike. Defend. Defend. Let's do Backstab to just get it out of there. And get that. If I could get Blue Candle on this, we'd be in a really good spot. There it is. Okay. So, we don't have... Well, I could use Prepared. Let's see what we get. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, no, we might actually want Poison Stab. Let's lose the, cost Defend. And let's think for a second here. So, here's what I could do. One, I could Nightmare and get... three more free dashes on the next turn. Or I could 1,000 Cuts right now. Yeah, Nightmare Dash or 1,000 Cuts. I'm gonna Nightmare Dash right now because that'll probably kill him faster. I should have done 1,000 Cuts first now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Defend. I'll just do Poison Stab. Yeah, the 1,000 Cuts is evil, but it's more... Oh my god, look at this. It's more evil against a group of enemies. And, oh hey, we got dash again. Yeah, 1,000 cuts would have been better later-ish. Or it would have been better against a group of enemies, but dash kind of wins out, especially if it's free. Now, what would make this run really ridiculous is if I can get my hands on, Necronomicon. If we can get Necronomicon, we become a horror. Because imagine if those dashes got doubled. Free dashes, free double dashes just going all over. I don't even know what I got. I'm just letting you guys go. Pray to upgrade a card. Okay. I think I'm going to upgrade dash next. Prepared could be helpful for management, but I think upgrading dash will help. Especially if I'm going to do multi-dash. See, here's where 4,000 cuts would be lovely. Unfortunately, we might not get so lucky. I'm not gonna save for 4,000 cuts. It'd be nice, but waiting for that kind of stuff usually gets me killed. Okay, I got plenty of block. They're not gonna kill me. He's gonna strength buff him, but I'm gonna go for the Gremlin Leader. Okay. Let's start with acrobatics. That's the stuff. Okay. Nightmare. Dash. It's a little late now, but it's worth. Okay, so we dash. I should probably kill the little guys now that I'm thinking about it. If I can. Can I? I can at least kill the frontliner. And maybe the backliner. Defend. Defend. Okay, so I've killed the backliner. I've still got some defense. I could neutralize him, cut his damage by an amount. See what neutralize does to his damage. He's going to do 21, so I can do poison stab for some more damage. Okay, that's good. Nightmare flying knee for energy forever. I could. It's tempting, but at the same time, going nightmare dash for days does just generally more harm to him. I mean, Gremlin Leader hasn't even hit me yet, and I've already just smashed him into the ground. Just the 30-something damage you get from... Or 30? It's 42 damage base with no buffs. Oh, burst. Oh, burst. Burst, nightmare, dash. If I could pull that off, or burst, nightmare, 2,000 cuts. How many cuts could you do? All of the cuts. It'd be ridiculous. I'd love it. And looks like you guys agree. Okay, so I'm not too hurt. So let's go with, let's upgrade burst. Might get me killed, but I'm here for dumb. Not for other things. Okay. So I could go for the mid-boss. I might be able to tank it. We do have... We'd probably go this way. Yeah, let's do this way. Okay, so I'm going to go mid-boss, and then bonfire, shot, bonfire, enemy, bonfire. No matter what... Okay, Book of Stabbing is scary business. But that's fine, because I am scary business. Nightmare, 1,000 cuts. 1,000 cuts. Dash. Okay, so I will take a wound here, but that's not a big deal. Okay. Cuts. Okay, defend, neutralize. It's acrobatics. Get rid of that. Burst. Backflip. Backflip again. Deck is full, but I've got, well, I don't care. Let's see. Free cards first. Survivor, get rid of the wound. Can't do that. Let's just do Flying Knee. Alright, so we took 1 damage from him, and Backstab and Strike get upgraded. Nice. I think this is better than the multi-panache, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Is 1,000 Cuts the expensive Anger of the Silent? No, that's, I mean, kinda, but kinda not. I don't know. Could be any of them. I'm actually gonna say we should probably have gotten, Reflex, but whatever. I don't care. Dreamcatcher. Oh, kinda helpful. And I can upgrade all strikes and defends. Or I could remove a card from the deck. I feel like upgrading all strikes and defends, it's not that helpful, but it upgrades 5 cards regardless. So let's do it. Even if I've already gotten rid of like half of them. Okay, let's see. So, let's cancel for a second. Let's check the deck. So upgrading Nightmare just reduced the cost, right? Yeah, that's not actually that helpful. Upgrading Prepared is probably the best bet, because stuff like Quick Slash just increases the damage. It does increase the damage by a lot, but I want management more than anything else. Okay, so let's smith up Prepared, because the more hand management I can get, the stronger I'm going to be. Hello! Oh, these are two freaking hard to work with options. Okay, so we've got 2. We could get expertise. I don't know if expertise is going to help me though. Enlightenment could be ridiculous. Or Toxic Egg. I'm gonna buck against the trend. We're going Enlightenment, I think. See, I would take the egg too. But what Enlightenment does is, if you've never seen what Enlightenment does, it makes it so for the rest of combat, all skills in your hands cost is reduced down to 1. I don't know what that does with Snek Eye. Does anybody know? Which takes precedence? Because if Enlightenment takes precedence, for Snek Eye, I become unstoppable. Because all of those 2 and 3 cost cards go back down to 1. Meaning, everything is either free or 1. As soon as I use that Enlightenment. I gotta do it. And if it turns out that it doesn't work, then we've learned. But like... Okay. So it says this turn. But, Enlightenment Plus, reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 1 this combat. Okay, I'm gonna... Might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's just backstab the tar out of this guy. Or not just that guy, all of them. Okay. So, backstab to kill him, backstab to hurt him. Let's do... Prepared. Let's lose acrobatics and dash, because they're too expensive. 1,000 cuts. Burst plus. Defend. We might as well double defend. It's not that helpful, but I'm just trying to farm as much as I can. Okay, hit that guy and we don't get anything useful, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see if I use Enlightenment. Okay, so everything else becomes backflip. Oh, I think it did it. Unfortunately, we killed him before we could find out. But I think it does what I think it does. Like, I think we're looking at a really, really goofy, powerful build run here. And yeah, Predator Plus is absolutely the no-brainer for this one. Who are we up against anyway? Him. I don't really have much I could smith up, so I'm just gonna rest, even if it's wildly wasteful. Oh, right, I get free cards. Concentrate plus sounds amazing. Yeah, bottle the enlightenment and go nuts. That's the goal. Yeah, so to reiterate what has happened, all of my cards cost either 0 or 1. And that is going to be... that's just going to be it. This should be a long enough fight that we can make sure. Alright, so... Nightmare, 1,000 cuts. It'll cost 1. I'll live. 1,000 cuts next. Backstab, strike, defend, concentrate doesn't help. If we could get ice cream, we'd be truly unstoppable. But who knows? Who knows where we're going to be at in a little while. Okay, so 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cuts. Hello, 4,000 cuts. Defend. Let's see. Predator him. Because he's arguably the scariest. Oh, dash. I am untouchable. And yeah, I will pay any cost for enlightenment right now. Oh good, it's none. What if I burst enlightenment? I don't think it does anything. Okay. Okay, so, unfortunate news. I did use enlightenment, right? I thought I did. Unfortunate news, it does look like enlightenment, isn't as broken as we were hoping it would be. Much to my chagrin and sadness and multiple other things, but that's okay. We scienced it. We've scienced... Okay, so let's go cheap cards first. Because I gotta clear my inventory just a little bit. I guess I could do probably acrobatics, get rid of the writhe. Yeah, so Sneko Guy changes cost on draw. Well, now we know. And honestly, I don't know if Toxic Egg would have actually made that substantial of a difference for this run. Let's get rid of Survivor and the Poison Stab. For more defense, because I do damage. I mean, it doesn't really even matter. If the Enlightenment was a relic, it would likely work with Sneko Eye. Yep. Well, if I do Enlightenment, Predator, he dies. I guess I could have just... whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, we've learned, and it doesn't bug me too much, because almost all the cards that I care about. Almost all the cards that I care about are already upgraded, and honestly, I don't see myself... I could lose if we're up against Timekeeper. I think he's the only potential threat to me. Well, I think this is a no-brainer. Go Cursed Key, farm Duvu Doll energy for days. I don't want Pyramid, though. Runic Pyramid, if you guys pick Runic Pyramid, I'm straight up vetoing that. That is, like, downright suicide with Sneko Eye. It's like, your hand is filled with 3-cost cards. What are you going to do? Weep. Weep. That would suck. Okay, curse time. Alright. Let's see. So life is going pretty well for me. I could probably fight mid-bosses if I wanted to. So shall we go straight up here? Fight a shit ton of mid-bosses? Yes, that looks really good. And I can always bypass if I need to. Skip this one for this one. I'm feeling pretty mighty right now. Okay. Burst. Defend. Defend. Backstab, just because. Okay. Can't really do burst plus. Let's start with the backflip, though. I should have burst plus the backflip, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. 1,000 cuts. Burst plus. Defend. Yeah, because I would have had cards for days for that. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. Acrobatics. Let's get rid of Survivor. Use kind of high-cost Enlightenment, because it's fine. Nightmare on... Let's go Cheap Dash. Because Cheap Dash is helpful. I've got plenty of blocks, so I'm not too worried about things. I'm actually going to kill him before it even matters. Okay. See, it might be the bird boss. I think I'll be okay then. Yeah, Calculated Gamble might be useful, otherwise might be completely useless. I think it's a calculated gamble I'd like to make. Terrible sort of pun. Probably included. Included? Intended. I don't know. Anyway. At the very least, it's a hand clear. If all of my other stuff is garbage. No, screw you. Get out of here.